we have a plethora of comedians that run through our platform. And like I told you guys before, we are not a comedy show. We are not a comedy stage. We are a comedy catalog. So whatever you want, I'm sure that we produce it somewhere around here. So, with that being said, you guys know how we do it. This is a virtual comedy kickback, and this just happens to be the Hijacked After Dark, where comedians rule, and it's all about them. So, it will be hijacked. So, 6 mics, 1 hour, lots of laughs. You know how we do it. We've been doing it for forever. This is a rated R show. So, if you have the kiddies at home and they're sitting next to you, go slap in an episode of Bubble Guppies or something, because this is not for them. I repeat, this is not for them, because shit is about to get real, and I don't want no inbox messages. Well, maybe one or two. But anywho,
yeah. I couldn't hear it, you know what I'm saying, because when you took me off, so I don't know what the hell y'all said. I know my bro had something fucked up to say, because that's just what he do. But
Right.
you gonna tell on them? Bobby
He did all
told on
right.
them. Bobby was like, yup, he sure did.
I
Yup,
think we have
yup.
lost Brenda,
Yeah, Brenda's gone,
and I
man.
don't know what, and I
No,
don't know what's next.
Brenda's always here.
Nope, here she is.
Of
Here she
course,
is.
I'm always around.
So,
LJ, I'm surprised you haven't hijacked the show yet, but since you haven't, here's your turn to actually be hijacked.
Ow.
Pow! So 3 minutes worth of funny.
wow.
Go.
Oh, me? I got to be funny
Yep.
now, right? Okay, open. Um, you know what? I'm gonna start off with the shit I was telling you earlier. Cause see, people been getting real tight on me on Facebook. See, people had this feeling that you can't talk about certain topics if you're not a purveyor of that topic, such as me being a heterosexual. I'm not homosexual, so people think I can't speak on homosexual things, but I have a gay son and a transgender nephew. And if you knew the conversations we had, like for instance, my gay son was telling me how he got mouth fished. Oh yeah, that's a true thing. Mouth fishing is true. And I'm looking like mouth fished. And I'm looking at him like, one, I mean, he's gay. So do I really want to hear this conversation as a heterosexual man? Because we don't have any rules in our house. The only rule we have is respect everybody in the house. And so we have the freedom to say whatever we want. Anything come out my mouth, you already know that. And so I just don't know what this dude might say. And so I'm like, mouth fishing? How did he mouth fish you? I'm like, I'm thinking in my mind, you buy. So was it a girl that mouth fished you? Was it a guy that mouth fished you? So he proceeds to say, so this what he did. I'm like, oh, this a dude. I'm like, what'd he do? He was like, this dude go send me a video of him sucking dick. And as he's sucking the dick, and this all I could see while he was doing it. I happened to have ice cream. This all I could see was like, oh shit. Yeah, damn it. That's the thought that popped in my mind. So he's like, this dude will send me a picture, a video of him sucking dick. And as he was sucking the dick, when he pulled it out, I seen his mouth move, and all I saw was gums. I'm like, oh my God. This motherfucker not got teeth in his mouth. So then, dude hits me on FaceTime and was talking, and a whole house was empty. All the furniture was gone. This is how he was saying. All the furniture was gone. I'm like, furniture? So they was moving in and out this nigga house? Like, out his mouth or whatever? He's like, yeah, and that's when I know this motherfucker mouth fishing. Now, let me tell you something about us. We don't care if you gay, straight, bi, we don't care if you Asian, black, whatever. We don't discriminate. But one thing we would discriminate against on you if you walk up and you ain't got a grill in your mouth. We don't give a fuck. We go laugh at you, go talk about you. If your teeth is social distancing from each other, motherfucker, we about to talk about you. You know what I'm saying? If you got them teeth, you know, you had them kind of got black here and little brown here and black here, and it look like you got a mouth full of black eyed peas in your mouth, we gonna talk about you. We highly discriminate against motherfuckers whose teeth is hygienically fucked up. Matter of fact, it's like hygienics. You need to fix your motherfucking mouth. I don't care. My wife always got the same. She says, I will I will, what's that? I will bounce a check about my teeth For real, I will bounce a motherfucking check. The bank got to come get me about them teeth. You'll have to repossess them motherfuckers too, because I'm gonna have every grill in my mouth from front to motherfucking back and chewing on some shit. Don't talk to me if you ain't got nothing to block your spit from flying out your mouth into my face. I'm gonna need you to have some teeth. I know this one chick, she was a singer. She ain't had no teeth in the mouth. She was trying to sing a lead, and she was like, "At your best." I'm like, "What the fuck that whistle from?" It's like, did she do that again? The bitch did it again. At your best, we all love. I'm like, is this bitch whistling? You know how you put your like that? That's what it sounded like. Cause she ain't had no motherfucking teeth in the mouth. Get your grills fixed. That's the end of my 3-minute rant or whatever you want to call it. Hijacked. Woo!
What am I going to do? What am I going to do with you? Big Doc, how did he do?
You
Hey, that shit funny as hell. That's what's up.
Bobby, how'd he do?
He had me over here dying. Like, for real, though. I was over here dying.
Look, he made me smile on the just to know I got some teeth in my mouth. Cause like I don't smile on the regular because people take you as a joke. But damn, he made me smile because I was like, well shit. Let me let
That
him
first
know.
whistle, that first whistle during Aaliyah got me. I was like, did this nigga just whistle? He said,
Oh no! Oh wait.
and then he backed and did it. He backed it up with a
hey,
second whistle like it was supposed to be there.
hey, let me tell y'all something. Let me tell y'all something. Those are true stories. I was working with this chick, and she ain't had no teeth in her shit. And at first, we sounded melodic, and there was this other chick sitting across from me, and she looked at me as soon as we heard that, and then we waited till she walked out. I said, "Fuck this whistle," and she was like, "Motherfucker, I swear to God, I was just thinking the same thing. I didn't know that was her one of you motherfuckers." And me and Brenda was talking earlier, and people was
Oh,
jumping on
shit.
me about being homophobic. But y'all don't understand about the gay shit I got to hear coming out my son's mouth every damn day, and then I'm supposed to be okay with it and be like, yeah, and keep on conversating and be cool. But you can't
Like you
call
didn't
me
just hear
homophobic,
that
and
shit.
I just heard about my son getting mouth fished.
Right.
Wait.
That shit was funny too.
Okay,
The mouth fishing was funny too.
I need to know something.
And I swear that's a true story too. He just told
wait,
me that the other day.
wait. I gotta understand. LJ, let me just ask you this
Uh-huh.
question. Is mouth fishing because she didn't have no teeth or he didn't have no teeth? Sorry. Was that
It's
was
just
that
like
what mouth
catfishing.
fishing is?
Okay, you know how you get catfished, right? Well, he got mouth
Okay.
fished because he had his partial in his mouth, but when he showed him the sucking dick video, he didn't have his part. He took his portions out, so he feel like he got mouth fished, just like people feel like they get catfished. That was his
He
stuff.
didn't
That's
see
what
the
he
right
said to me.
product.
But the part that fucked me up was he said that it was a dude that sent him a video trying to entice him. But then again, he is, bi, so I mean, that's what he do. So,
Man, I would have walked away from that conversation so quick. Like, hey, son, I love you, but yeah, I'm out of here.
Yeah.
You go, you can
You gotta
go.
listen.
I mean, I encourage my kids to come to me with any stories or
As what
anything they want to tell me.
as well
You know
you
what I'm saying?
should.
We don't judge in this house.
Oh
And
no.
we talk about everything. So I say shit to them, they say shit to me, and that's how it is because we love each other. It's not about what you do, it's about
Oh
the
no,
fact that
no.
you family, you my
Of
peoples, and I love
course.
you.
No,
And
no.
I'm
I'm
gonna
with
talk
you.
to you
Hey, I'm
about it.
with you 100% on that. That one would just fuck me up. Just the whole mouth fish, like nigga had teeth, and next thing you know, you ain't got no teeth, and you got the bitch singing songs, whistling and shit, sounding like the uncle from Tom and Jerry and shit. Boy, look, it's all it's all good, B. It's
Oh
all good.
boy. Okay. Wait. If you can hear me, touch your nose. Okay. Well, he used the pinky. He was like, okay, I'm just saying.
I was
Anyway,
trying to touch it.
But how? Like this or like? Cause
yeah,
that's
yes.
the coke. That's the coke pinky.
Don't
I'm
be over
like,
there watching.
he went like this, but he just put it up on his nose. So I don't know. I don't know. But we have come to the end of another amazing episode. Can y'all believe that we got to the end that fast?
Wow.
Damn, that was an
I
hour
know.
already.
Yes, I know.
Good
Fun.
times go
And
Time flies
fast.
when you're having fun.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
that's
I just
another.
was like, I would just like to say that I just now I now understand
I'm
that mouth
I'm gonna get
fishing
Brenda's
is a
phone number
thing.
when this is over.
Um,
Wait.
I didn't know. Well, I suspected it was a thing just from things I've seen on Pornhub, but other than that, I didn't know that it was a thing until
I can
today.
hear you
So
chuckling, and you laugh like an old lady, by the way. But
Who? Me?
you laugh like an
Yeah,
old lady.
because if I really do laugh, I'm gonna sound like a big old donkey. And I did that and I got cussed out about it about on the videos. They was like, don't laugh like a big donkey. So I would choose to laugh like an old lady before I look like a big old donkey booty. But
Brenda
you
Brown.
should you should
Brenda
giggle.
Brown.
wait. I
Fuck
don't know
all
who's
that.
talking
Laugh
to
like
me.
a donkey. This your shit.
Look, I don't know who's talking to
Laugh
me.
like a
I
donkey.
laugh.
It's all
No,
blank.
I'm not laughing like a donkey.
It's Big
Anyway,
Doc.
Nah, fuck that.
You
Laugh.
should
We want
giggle.
to hear your original laugh. We want to hear what your laugh is about. Don't
Like
let
hee
nobody tell
hee.
you how you supposed to laugh.
oh Lord, here we
Your
go.
laugh is
He
your
finna
shit.
get now. I'm gonna get got on for not laughing. And actually, if y'all watch this back, you'll hear me donkey laugh, but I had to do it in private.
I heard
But
it earlier. That shit was it went with it.
I want to
That
thank
shit was
each and
fire.
every one of you for coming and joining us on the show today because it was a really good show. And LJ, you crazy as shit. I love you for being my comedy co-pilot. You are amazing. And this is the part of the show where we shout out to everybody who's had something to do with us in comedy. Or in our lives, because we always pay homage to those who have helped us out. And Big Doc, you gonna go first. You ready?
Yep.
It's all you.
Well, want to shout out my mentors. That's that dude Donnie Johnson, Wayne Big Wheezy, Carlos Anthony, and my man Aaron Wesley out there in Utah, man. Want to shout out my other one of my other co-hosts or cohorts in this thing here, Jay Coldwater. He's been rocking with me since the beginning, man. He's like a little brother to me, man. I love that dude to death.
Only in size.
Shout out to Bill Corrigan, Corla Carpenter, Randall Black, everybody out there, man. That's really G Dog, King Naughty, everybody that's really been supporting me, man. My man Marcus Blackwell, my mom, my dad. Even though he probably drunk and can't understand shit that I'm saying right now, but just everybody that's been supportive, man, and really helping me and pushing me there, as well as my daughter Cupcake. Daddy love you and he does it for you. So there we go.
Oh, her name is Cupcake. Did you say
Well,
her name was Cupcake?
her name is Parker. We call her Cupcake. Yeah.
Well, I know that. Well, you know what? In these days and ages, I ain't gonna
Yeah,
say
you
nothing
never
about
know.
what I
Right.
know.
Right.
So we love to have new comedians who come across this platform because that's what it's all about. So we do have 3 questions for you. Are you ready? Because we got to get them from everybody.
Yeah, go ahead.
Okay, number 1, did you have fun?
Yeah, it was hella fun.
Number 2, have you seen anything like it on the internet or anywhere so far?
No, this is different. I like it though.
Okay. Well, with all the online comedy and stuff like that, I want to make sure that we're keeping ourselves different and apart. 31 weeks is how long we've been doing this. And we've had one of your mentors on the show, Big Wheezy. Shout out to you. He always comes when I call. I don't know why, but thank you. Uh, so, question number 3, and always the most important. When you get some time, will you come back and join us?
I'll always come back. As soon as you ask me, I'm coming, so we good.
Thank you. We're going to talk about that later on, but thank you so much for actually coming by, swinging by, gracing our stage with your comedic presence. I cannot wait till the stages get back open.
Ugh.
Before we get out of here, go ahead and tell them where they can find more funny from you.
You can catch me on Facebook. I'm Deon, Deon, Big Doc, BIGDOC. Amos, not Adams, Brenda. Amos, AMOS, just like the cookie. Dion Big Doc Amos. On Instagram, Big Doc 68. And that's not me being selfish. That's actually my actual height. So Big Doc 68 on Instagram. And on Twitter, I am the real Big Doc, at the real Big Doc. So follow me. You know, I put stuff out there when shows are coming out, things of that nature. If you follow me, I'll follow you back. Just don't be on no BS.
Ooh, I love it. And y'all don't want no BS from this man. You don't want him to give you no BS back. So please, shout out to you. Shout out to everybody who tuned in today, tomorrow, and beyond. Please go follow him. He is super funny. And you guys only got like a mere crust of it today. So make sure.